Top-level sources in the BJP have told India Today Group that in the face of mounting evidence of Vasundhara Raje having bailed out Lalit Modi, it is becoming increasingly difficult for the party to continue their support for the Rajasthan Chief Minister. But there is no consensus within the party. The BJP is divided over sacking Raje. Vasundhara so far has struck to her ground and has said there is no reason for her to step down, given that she has helped Lalit Modi in her personal capacity and not as Rajasthan Chief Minister. Managing Editor Rahul Kanwal now joining me live for more on this story from the newsroom. Rahul, significant development as far as Vasundhara Raje is concerned. On one hand, she is meeting her confidants in Jaipur, and on the other, the BJP rethinking as far as the Vasundhara Raje controversy is concerned.
Ankit, through the morning we've met with multiple very senior leaders in the Bharatiya Janata Party, and the sense that we are picking up is that Vasundhara Raje's position as Chief Minister of Rajasthan is now precarious. There is a growing section within the BJP that feels that unless decisive and swift action is taken against Vasundhara Raje, the party will suffer adverse consequences in the Bihar elections. They're saying it's a tight fight there, and unless the party takes the high moral ground and really lives up to the promise of clean, corruption-free governance, they will have to suffer in Bihar. Vasundhara Raje, though, is refusing to step down. A senior aide of Vasundhara Raje who we spoke to said that no one had asked for her resignation and there's no question of her resigning. She's been rallying her troops. She's been calling party MLAs. She's been calling leaders in the Sangh Parivar. She's been calling senior central leaders, and she's saying, are you going to support me or not? I need your support. Some of her aides have even said that Amit Shah and Narendra Modi faced far more serious charges than this, and if the party backed them through those charges, why should she be made to resign over what she believes is a personal matter, not in her capacity as Rajasthan Chief Minister, but something she did in her own personal capacity. The party feels, though, that after the latest revelation, where her signature has now emerged on those documents as a witness statement for Lalit Modi, it's very difficult for her to continue, because the moral halo around the BJP, the moral halo around the Prime Minister will take a big hit unless some action is taken. Ankit.
Stay on with me. Meanwhile, crucial talks are on at Vasundhara Raje's residence in Jaipur to finalize the party's, the state unit strategy. Rajasthan MLAs arrived at Vasundhara Raje's residence a short while back for informal talks. This isn't an official meeting. At least 12 MLAs are attending this meet. A little earlier, Vasundhara Raje's trusted aide, the State Health Minister Rajendra Rathore, was in fact in consultations with her. Rathore is expected to leave for Delhi later in the day as Vasundhara's emissary for talks with the BJP central leadership.
किस लिए? निश्चित तौर पर सिरे से निकाल रहे हैं. कोई इस्तीफे का सवाल ही खड़ा नहीं होता. पूरा विधायक दल, पूरी पार्टी, पूरा केंद्रीय नेतृत्व वसुंधरा जी के साथ है और रहेगा.
Sanket Upadhyay joining me live from Jaipur on this. Sanket, is the meeting still on there? The trusted lieutenant, we heard him in a bite. Mr. Rathore came out saying that the central leadership is backing them. What is the kind of, what is this meeting for? Is it just a show of strength for Delhi?
Absolutely, it's a show of strength as far as Vasundhara Raje is concerned. In fact, Ankit, let me quickly show you. This is, of course, the main gate of the Chief Minister's residence here in Civil Lines in Jaipur. We have seen that not just 12, over the past half an hour, more MLAs have actually come in to meet the Rajasthan Chief Minister. Now, she's not just meeting MLAs, but certain Member of Parliament as well. She's calling people on the phone. Also, she's in a way attempting to garner some support to build her case, to build a strong case in her favor, should there be an unfavorable situation where she would be asked by the central leadership that, thus far and no further, we can't defend you beyond this point. So that seems to be the strategy as far as Vasundhara Raje is concerned. She has been known in the past to rally the, people who have actually come out in her support.
Yes.
Interestingly, not all MLAs have actually, Ankit, come here. As we told you, this is not a formal meeting of the MLAs. This is just a meeting of where the MLAs are coming in to show solidarity. So we are assuming that about 20 odd are already inside in a house of close to 200.
All right, Sanket, stay on with me. Rahul Kamal still with me as he brought us those details about the pressures on the central leadership of the BJP. Rahul, this meeting of the MLAs, this show of strength by the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, how is it going to pan out as far as the central leadership is concerned? It's only going to make matters more complex for them to take any decision.
See, Vasundhara Raje is not the only one who's been ringing the phones. Other aides of hers have been speaking to senior leaders and RSS workers as well, and some have gone to the extent of suggesting that there could be an imminent split in the party if Vasundhara is forcibly removed. They're claiming the support of more than 110 MLAs. One key leader I spoke to who comes from Rajasthan said that number is actually closer to 20, 25 in case push comes to shove. But they're also saying that this is a lot of bluster. This is positioning by Vasundhara Raje to ensure that no action is taken against her. And they're also saying that look at what happened with Yediyurappa, the former Chief Minister of Karnataka. He went and set up his own party. He did some damage, but he wasn't able to win the elections. They're also citing what happened to Kalyan Singh, once the all-powerful leader of the BJP in Uttar Pradesh. He went his own way and didn't succeed. Uma Bharti faced a similar situation. So they're saying that this is an idle threat. We shouldn't look at that very seriously. But Vasundhara Raje is indeed flexing her muscles. The reality is that Vasundhara Raje has never been a hot favorite with the Sangh Parivar because she comes from a royal background.
Yes.
Because of her mannerism. The Sangh has always been very wary of her, but she's been hugely popular, and therefore so far no action could be taken against her.
Right.
Vasundhara Raje's camp feels that they've been waiting for a chance to trip her over. They feel that the anti-Vasu camp has now zeroed in for the kill, and they want to stand back and fight. So we're seeing this very dynamic situation unfolding in the BJP, which is evolving on a moment-by-moment basis.
Absolutely. Sanket, very quickly, on the ground, the anti-Vasundhara camp, they must be sensing blood as of now. Who is expected to replace her if there is any, action taken against her if she has to step down?
Oh, within the BJP, there are many contenders, but, that's a big if. That's a big if for the Rajasthan unit of the BJP.
Yes.
You have a strong man who has completely been sidelined. His name is Ghanshyam Tiwari. He was the former education minister. You've got Om Mathur, who harbors that dream. He's just been elevated as the party vice president. So
right.
There are many contenders, but that's a big if, Ankit.
Absolutely, Sanket. We'll have to wait and watch how this situation develops. As Rahul was saying, it is an evolving situation for the BJP. Thank you so much, Rahul Kaval and Sanket Upadhyay, for joining us with all those details as far as this story is concerned. Well, pressure is mounting on Rajasthan Chief Minister Vasundhara Raje to quit. But so far, she has not come out in open to face the charges boldly. This morning, Raje evaded questions by media when she was at a police event in Jaipur. When India Today, Sanket Upadhyay tried to ask Raje a question about the document that has her signatures on it, the security guards manhandled him and pushed him away.
Vasundhara ji! Miss Raje! Miss Raje! Miss Raje! When are you going to resign, Miss Raje? Did you help Lalit Modi escape India? When are you going to resign? Miss Raje, when are you going to resign? But the courts are continuing to actually try to make her escape. Well, just see the way the media is actually being stopped from doing its duty. Look at the amount of force that has been slapped on the media at this moment. Look at the way journalists are actually being held at this moment, simply because everyone is trying to ask a question from the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, Vasundhara Raje. A question is being asked whether this is a case of impropriety. Look at the way we are being directed, hushed into one corner. That's actually the way the Rajasthan Chief Minister has actually chosen to deal with this particular controversy. She's not willing to speak. She is willing to brazen it out and also make an attempt to silence anyone who wants to raise a question on this particular issue. In Jaipur, Sanket Upadhyay for India Today.
This is what it is when we say that there is undeclared emergency going on in the country. This is a perfect example of that, where the media is not answered to, the people of the country are not answered to, the Prime Minister keeps mum on all the serious issues which have propped up in the last few days as per Lalitgate issue when the Prime Minister tweets on every little thing and comes out with Man Ki Baat. He's been mum on all these issues.
Opposition is stepping up the pressure on the BJP. Earlier today, Mahila Congress workers held a massive protest against Vasundhara Raje at the BJP headquarters in the national capital. With slogans against the BJP, Congress called for immediate removal of Vasundhara Raje.
We are standing outside the BJP headquarters in Ashoka Road in Delhi, and behind me you can see that the Mahila Congress is protesting here, demanding resignation of ministers of the BJP. These include Pankaja Munde, who is the minister in the Maharashtra government, Vasundhara Raje, the Chief Minister of Rajasthan, the Foreign Minister of India, Sushma Swaraj, and Smriti Irani, the HRD Minister. So clearly the Congress upping the ante as far as these resignations are concerned, and this time round in one of the first protests which they are doing here is the Mahila Congress protest, which is taking place as we speak. After this also there are other protests which are lined up by the Congress party in the national capital today. Clearly the strategy of the Congress party is to ensure that momentum is built and it carries on till the time the monsoon session of Parliament comes. With camera person Shakil Ahmed in Delhi, Ashar Khan for India Today.